Some more good news about volunteerism in Minnesota. A new study puts the Twin Cities at the very top in the U.S. Federal agency that oversees national service programs says on average, Twin Cities residents volunteer more of their time than residents of other large metro areas. It's no surprise to John Kemp. He's executive director of Neighbors, Inc., a nonprofit social service agency in the Southeast Metro.
This organization's been here for 38 years, and we have always done what we do with volunteers. It's been our model from the beginning. So we wouldn't exist if it weren't for volunteers. And so our paradigm, volunteerism has always been an important element of what we do and an important element of this community. People are very generous with their time and always have been.
How does that continue? Is it just something that's instilled with family members that kids see their parents doing good so they follow suit?
I think that's part of it. And there's no question that the model has changed over the years. Younger generations, those folks known as millennials or Gen Ys and even Gen Xers have a much different approach to the gift of their time than their parents and grandparents did. We have a large number of people here, I don't know the exact number, but probably over 200 of them, who've made a really long-term commitment to their work at Neighbors and what they do. And so there are people who just regularly come every Monday and work at the front desk, or every Thursday afternoon and work in the clothes closet, or those kinds of things. And it's a part of their life, and it's a normal thing that they do, and it's their job. They look at it as they need me, I need them, this is my job, I have to be there on Thursday. Younger generations are a bit more episodic. They are committed to a cause and not necessarily an organization. But if they find an organization they like, they say, hey, call me when you need help, or I'm going to be off of my job next Friday, have you got something I can do, or how can I participate on an episodic basis and not on a regular basis? And so we've had to adapt what we do to those kinds of changes in the workforce. But we've grown in the last 3 years from maybe 400 volunteers in the course of a year to something over 1,000 volunteers who work here in the course of a year. The number of hours haven't changed. Total number of hours hasn't changed significantly, but the number of volunteers who fill those hours has increased significantly over.
That's John Kemp, executive director of Neighbors Incorporated, a nonprofit social service agency in the Southeast Metro, about the increase in volunteerism. That national study found that over 900,000 Twin Cities residents last year volunteered on average 44 hours for the year. WCCO News Time now, 12:51.
Be the first to know. CCO.